Another great breakfast. Eggs frying in a pan. And there they are. Happy Friday. Alright, here's my lunch. Pesto chicken casserole with feta cheese and olives. And oh my gosh, I am so looking forward to this lunch. It was probably the best thing I've eaten so far in the last few days. Okay, one of the ways I plan on being successful is to clean out my pantry. There's a lot of stuff in this pantry because it's deep. I'm going to get rid of everything that's not keto, with the exception of the snacks that my grandkids eat. I'll just put that away where I don't see it with all my other stuff. But as you can see, I've got a lot of work to do. This is a deep, deep cupboard. You can hardly see everything that's in there. Maybe it'll be a little bit more organized too, so I can't hardly find anything. So when I'm done, we'll see what it looks like. So this is the aftermath of cleaning out my cupboards. I've successfully filled up the back of our pickup truck full of non-keto foods. Not all this was in that one cupboard that I showed earlier. I had another cupboard with food storage and I decided to clean that out too. And I'll just have to restock with keto foods. And all of this is going to go to a worthy cause. Alright, 3 hours later and a truckload of food. We're done. Oops, woo! That's not my cupboard.
What's not
That's
your cupboard?
Not my cupboard.
What is
this? Is all kids stuff right here. There's all my oils and coffees. Just a little bit of canned veggies. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. What a lot of work. Alright, for dinner tonight I'm having stuffed cabbage casserole, and as always I'm making 2 servings, one for tonight for dinner and one for lunch tomorrow. So this is another recipe that requires the oven, and I'm just not into turning on the oven in the middle of summer like this. So it works well. You just do it in a frying pan, it works okay. So I have turn the page. I have 110 grams of ground beef that I cooked up in this pan, and then I added 38 grams of butter to it, and now I have 175 grams of cabbage. And I'm going to cook it until the cabbage is soft. Not too soft though, I don't like it when it's too soft. And then while that's cooking up, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and onion powder and pepper and Cajun seasoning, some white wine vinegar. And so when that's done, we'll see what happens next. Okay, now my cabbage is cooked, but not mushy cooked. It's just tender the way I like it. And now the recipe calls for 75 grams of cheddar cheese, shredded cheese. I don't know if you can see that, but oh my gosh, that is a mound of cheese. Look at all that cheese. And that is for my one serving. That's the thing I love about keto diet. Every other diet, you can't have cheese, or you can only have a little taste of cheese. This diet, they let you pile on the cheese. So, let's start piling. Now it says to mix half of that cheese in the middle, mix it all around, sprinkle some on top after it's all mixed in, but no. All that cheesy goodness is going on the top. Okay, and now that the cheese is melted, it's on my plate, and that, my friends, is what I call dinner. Okay, so that's it for today. I don't really have a lot to say today. That cleaning out the cupboards really took a lot longer than I expected it to. We were working on it for about 3 hours at least. And before I started vlogging, I already did my refrigerator and I already did my freezers and got that all done. But boy, if you look at the ingredients on stuff, there was stuff in the refrigerator that I had missed that I almost used that had sugar in it. So you really have to read all the ingredients, even on stuff that you'd think wouldn't have sugar in it, like Shiraka sauce. That I used that, a lot of that, and the second ingredient was sugar, and there was 1 carb and 1 teaspoon. That's too much, because I put a lot of Shiraka sauce on my food, so it had to go. But I've got a few other ones that don't have any carbs that I can use, so that's good. Alright, so that's been my day. Day 3. Tomorrow's day 4. And I'm looking forward to it. So keep calm and keto on.